right. Let's get right into it. And wow. I mean, it's like the only thing to do is like get that fucking communication out, get that expression out, get those words out. And I'm saying that to myself and to everybody else because you see, a lot of people just walk around way too trapped in their mind and way too trapped in their own fucking head. And hey, I know what that's like. I know what that's fucking like. And then it's like you get all this build up inside and you just want to let it out. So people act uncalibrated in ways, you know, and they rush when they try to talk to you, or they act like they're trying to prove something, you know. And again, I know what that's like. I know exactly what that's like. And so here is my fucking outlet, my outlet to flow, to express, right, through words and emotions, through the motion of my language as it travels through the air, out of my system. It's cleansing. It's very cleansing. And that's why I always preach to be able to create, because any sort of creation is a form of your own expression, right? No matter what it is, it's art, it's music, it's your fucking business ideas, it's your photography, it's the fucking food that you cook, everything down to what you want to hang on your fucking wall, to the clothes that you choose to wear, the way that you walk, the way that you talk, the music that you carry with yourself through the day, the fucking books that you read. That's all you. That's all fucking you. And that's all you need to know to really be able to start fucking owning yourself. Own yourself and own that shit. You see? Damn, to think like it was such a weird idea for me to come up and talk to the fucking camera. But then I started playing it back and I'm like, you know what? This shit is dope. So I owned that shit. I own that shit. Own everything that you do. My businesses, I own that shit, literally. But I also mean like I own it. Like that's my shit. Because that's my choice, because that's my expression, right? And again, we could bring it back to that word choice. It's because you choose. It's something that you choose to do. Now, a lot of it is subconscious, right? You don't, sometimes you don't even really think about shit. You don't even really got to think about it. Like when I go to the store and I'm picking out a new outfit, I honestly don't even really think about like what I'm looking for or what I'm gonna get. I just see something and I know I like it. And then I know like that's my own expression from within on a really deep subconscious level. Right. Just like these words, it's on a really deep subconscious level, and so that's my fucking expression. So we need to be able to get it out of us, right? You gotta let it out, you gotta unleash that shit. And to some people that are, you know, more shy, or more I don't even know, introverted, it could be a little more challenging than someone who's for sure more of like an extrovert, as extroverts are just fucking used to going around and being open and shit like that. And yeah, and I'm extroverted as fuck, but I do introvert as well too. So I know what that's like. So I make it most importance to be able to express outward, right? Express outward. Because it's through that I clean the system out, and everything that I accumulate through the day and through the week doesn't just end up bouncing back and forth in my mind, or I don't end up just complaining about it to people. I mean, sure, at times we do all have things that we got on our mind that we gotta get out to the people, but we gotta do it in a way that's proper, in a way that's healthy. I'm not trying to bombard people with my bullshit. I'm gonna handle my own shit, and I will communicate what is necessary about it in a way that keeps everyone around me very level headed, very level headed. Because yeah, I get my own challenges that I face. Yeah, I got to deal with certain shit. Yeah, of course. Who the fuck doesn't, right? But you see, but one thing that I do know is that my battles are my battles, and they remain my battles. And I'm not going to go around and fucking drag people down just because I'm hitting a slump temporarily. temporarily. That's the key word, temporarily. Because you can't keep a motherfucker down if he knows that he has nowhere but up to go, right? Temporarily. That's what I'm saying. And so, yes, I think about nothing but the up. But what's next? But what am I going to do? What is my fucking mission? I got so many missions, so many objectives, all of which I could consolidate down to one fucking mission, one fucking objective. And I love that shit. I love that. I love that. You know what I did this morning? What I did this morning is I put like fucking 2, 3, I don't even remember how many fucking hours into like how we're going to move as a unit in the business here, because we got so many ideas around us, so many ideas that everyone's just floating in the fucking air back and forth. I'm like, no, all right, we gotta get this down packed. We gotta create the ingredients, because a business is nothing more than like ingredients. Quite honestly, just like a song is nothing more than like a recipe. It's an ingredients recipe. This is what I should call it. It's a fucking recipe. Get the recipe down. The recipe. Yes. What is the recipe? What is the recipe for us? Well, I could tell you what, we're base 2 fucking IMC out here in San Jose. And we're the closest base that resembles base 1, the original base that started this whole fucking movement that I'm part of. Me and my gang, me and my brothers, the people that got my back, likewise, I got their back. Likewise, we move as a unit. We're coming up, making money, making shit happen. You name it, changing shit out here. Right, cool. So I'm expected, and I expect of myself to be able to carry out everything that I'm setting forward and going in motion with. Because I don't want to let people fucking down. None of us want to let each other down. And wow, what a difference does that make when you play on this fucking level than just some fucking guy out there who's running a real estate operation, than just some fucking guy out there is doing another fucking thing like the next fucking guy. Oh, whoop de fucking do, you make X amount. No one gives a fuck. You know what? You know what? Fuck the money. Fuck the money. You know what? Sometimes I wish I could just go live under a fucking bridge. I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I wish I could just go be a hobo out in the fucking woods somehow. I think I'd be good at surviving. I think I'd build a pretty fucking good fort, a pretty fucking good hut, quite honestly. Don't you think so too? If you really put your mind to it, what's there to be afraid of? That's where we fucking came from. That's where we started. We started out there, and that shit's ingrained in my DNA. Maybe the problem with homeless people out there is the fact that they're all just fucked up on drugs and alcohol. They're just fucked up on drugs and alcohol. What would a homeless person be like if he wasn't fucked up on drugs and alcohol all the time? I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'd be the perfect embodiment of that guy. I'd be hitting calisthenics every fucking day, doing my shit, being fed, finding a way to get fed. But you know what? I have this life, right? Yes, I'd probably kill it at that shit too, but I'm choosing to kill it here. Why? Because I also like having shit. I like having dope shit. Who the fuck doesn't like having dope shit? Right? Yes, I acknowledge the fact that it can all be taken from me in a flash. So, hey, no attachments out here. No attachments. Fuck my car. Fuck everything. Fuck it all, man. Fuck. I hold no attachments, but that's what makes me and everyone that I know so powerful. So powerful. Because at the core, at the baseline is just pure raw survival. Pure raw survival. And that's really all it is at the end of the day. That's what everybody's trying to fucking do out there. Everyone's just trying to be okay and survive and make it into the next fucking day and the next fucking shit. But they forget though. They forget. They leave themselves behind. They leave themselves behind. And sometimes even the people around them. Right? They end up just trying to want to escape. They might use fucking drugs and alcohol to escape, and if it's not that, then they just want to escape to a fucking island or to some fucking other country out there. They're just trying to escape. Escape from what? Escape from what? I ain't trying to escape shit. I'm trying to set up shop here. Boom, this is where I'm at. I don't need to travel the fucking world. Could I travel the world? Fuck yeah, I could travel the world. I could travel the world if I want to right now. But you know what? No, I'm not going to travel the world. I want to be in one location. I want to move outward in this location and expand and build and grow and know my environment. And occasionally, yeah, I'll go and I'll leave. This is my fucking kingdom. I'm setting up my kingdom. This empire. And along with me is a lot of other men that are doing the fucking same, doing the same. And we help each other out with our own empires and what we're trying to build. Yeah, see, that's the beauty of it. That's the beauty of it. And that's called being a team fucking player. A team fucking player. Not just a player. Player. A team fucking player. That's right. That's right. Still player, keep it player, you know. Whatever. It's just a play on words. Play. We play around. I play around. This is not always so serious 100% of the time. Nah, fuck that. Try to be Mr. fucking serious. I used to think I had to be Mr. fucking serious all the time. I don't gotta be Mr. fucking serious. How much better is it to just be able to freely express and say what I want to say, do whatever the fuck I want? Fuck. I get so much joy just from eating my chocolate chip cookie that I buy from fucking Sprouts. Like that's like always the highlight of my day. When I get my hands on one of those, can't eat them every day. Just give me a fucking chocolate chip cookie. I tell the cashier, like, yo, this little cookie right here is like best part of my fucking day. Best part of my fucking day. I'm not even lying. It's like no cap on that. None. Zero. Zip. Zilch. And as I've been talking about previously, that's because I have really figured out just the things that just make me feel alive, that make me happy, that make me just light up. The small, little, simple things on the day-to-day basis. And yeah, some days are a little more I guess you could say a little more gray in the sky, you could say. Right? But that's fucking normal. That's fucking normal. But I got so many ways to break myself out of any negative state. And if I, for whatever reason, can't break out of that negative state, I got people around me that sure as hell will make sure that I'm on my shit. Just like I make sure that they're on their fucking shit. I got people I love around me. And when they get better and they grow and they improve, hey, guess what? So am I. So am I. We fucking live together. We're a fucking unit. That's how you operate. That's how you fucking operate. Yeah. And so I can't wait. I can't wait for tomorrow. I can't wait for next week. So many opportunities and plans. I can't wait to go to Phoenix. I can't wait to go to Vegas. I can't wait to go back to LA. I can't wait. And I don't even know what other states. Shit, I could go anywhere I want. Jesus Christ. The freedom is in the palm of my hands. And my little part-time job that I got right now, it's gonna be out the window soon. That little part-time job. Because I don't need it anymore. I did it just to do it. Because at the time I needed some extra income. And now I don't need it anymore. Wow. 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 Props to being a fucking entrepreneur, Alex, because I planted those seeds how many years ago? Years ago. Years ago, I decided to stop alcohol, stop doing the fucking drugs and the fucking just the whole entire sloppiness. I just got rid of it. Got rid of it. Who the fuck wants to live that way? I don't get it. I sometimes I see guys too still up in their late 20s and then even in their 30s still fucking living like they're like 18, 19, 20. Bro, I've got that shit out of my system since I was like 21. Probably even before then. Actually, by the time I turned 21, I didn't even really want to fucking drink anymore. Because I lived a straight party life pretty much starting at the age of 16. I had a pretty good ass fucking social life for sure. I had hella fucking fun. Did that shit like take its toll? For a short period of time, it did. For a short period of time. Until I decided to you know what? I want to do something else. This whole partying and alcohol and girls and drugs and raving and blah 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 blah. I was like, it's just getting old. It's getting old. I remember towards the end, I was like, man, I don't even want to go to another house party. There's so many fucking house parties. I'd be at house party after house party after house party. Even know these fucking people, or I don't even remember half of the shit probably. It's probably even so much more that I just don't remember because I was like so gone and wasted. Jesus Christ. And there's another point right there. Who the fuck wants to like be so gone and wasted all the time that you don't remember shit? Because like, hey, there goes your life. Your life just passes by. Somewhere stored in this mind here, but I can't remember it. Or at least a blur of it. A blur of it. Yeah. Yeah. So whatever, I still have my fun. I still do what I need to do, but it's controlled now. It's controlled as it should be. You know why? Because I'm a man. I got shit to do. I got fucking shit to do. Plain and simple. As soon as I started taking shit seriously, you get through that year or two or three of where you're trying to figure it out, what you want to do. Next thing you know, you just start making fuck tons of whatever the fuck X amount of dollars that you've been wanting to make. You're like, holy shit, I could have done it the whole time. Yeah, motherfucker, get on it. Get on it. What are you waiting for? Oh, you're too old or too this or too that. No, just get on it. This is out here for all of us. It's out here for all of us to create and do something. And now I'm in a point now too, to where like I don't gotta worry about so much shit that I could just like sit back and create and just literally just frolic through fucking nature. That's what I'm gonna do tomorrow. Just go and frolic through fucking nature after I finish a few things that I need to get done and do. Right? Just go out in fucking nature. Is it gonna be raining tomorrow? You know what? I think it's raining right now. But you ever walk in the fucking rain? It's shit is amazing. That shit makes me feel so alive. Just walk down the street. Take my fucking. I'll go in my tank top. I'll literally go in my tank top and walk out the house, feel the rain on my skin, and just walk. Just walk. Feels fucking amazing. So good. So good. Come inside, have a nice, warm, hot cup of coffee. And I'm like, damn. Look out that back door window and stare at the view of these beautiful, beautiful green mountains and hills with trees and mansions on them. And I ponder. Sometimes I don't even have to ponder. Sometimes I just appreciate, these big white puffy clouds rolling in or little bits of fog. And I just appreciate. I just appreciate. And so I know where I'm going and I know what my words can do to people. I know that as I speak, I have certain effects on people. And now I am harnessing my power, obtaining my strength in this art of communication. Because it is here. I have it. I possess it. You have it. You possess it. It's through the language and the way you speak and the words that you use that demonstrates whether you're trapped or whether you're free. And even if you're trapped, you can still opt to use the language of the free, right? That's the slave that knows that one day, no more, no longer. And that's usually the guy that ends up being free. Now, if you're locked away and you're the slave, or even say prisoner, that's no hope. You got the language of no hope, then no hope is going to come towards you. You've literally sealed your fate and your destiny just by your choices of language and the way that you choose to speak to the outside world. And so no matter what the circumstance for Alex Palacio, I'm always going to be good. And I'm always going to use the language of my own desired outcome, no matter what. And so that's fucking power right there. What has it taken for me to like actually realize that and know this stuff. Well, it took a fuck ton of learning and books and my mentor AZD. I gotta thank that fucking guy so much for just opening my mind to all this shit. But it takes a certain something within that I know. It's that intuition, that knowingness, that there's so much more than what meets the eye to the day-to-day world. And there's the way that people interact with each other. And see, I'm doing nothing more too than trying to I guess you could say, like, heal my own self. At the same time, I'm trying to fucking heal others. I'm trying to help others, you know? Like, genuinely from the bottom of my heart, like, genuinely, like, every girl that I talk to is just really depressing. Like, I get depressed nowadays. Every girl I talk to, you know? 8 out of 10 times, yeah, I hook up with them. And if I don't, then whatever. I don't give a shit. But I see certain things, and I hear just from what they tell me, and I observe their life, and like I know they're not okay. And they can't even express themselves properly, you know? Their way of expressing themselves is to like go on these dating apps and just like keep like fucking talking to guy after guy after guy after guy. And then most of them don't even like their jobs. They don't have a lot of money. They're dealing with some sort of trauma, like they were raped or some shit. So I get it. I get how actual expression could be hard, especially a healthy form of expression, because your expression has to be healthy. But if you can't talk about the things that you've gone through in a way that's going to benefit your storyline, then you're always going to be to your own a victim to your own demons, I guess you could say. A demon to your own shit, to your own bullshit, a victim to that shit, right? Because I too could also sit back and think about all the shit that I went through. We've all went through some shit, no doubt about it, right? And everyone that I knew along the way, it's like it is what it is, because everyone and everyone is just trying to figure it out. But there was no guidance to a lot of this shit. And if someone had guidance, then they were pretty fucking lucky. But, back then I had pretty much no guidance. You know, I was pretty much on the streets and partying and just doing whatever the fuck I wanted, which is where I get my sense of freedom from. That's where I actually got my sense of freedom. Because once you get a taste of it, once you get a taste of truly being free, you can't go back. You can't go back, right? It's like a bird. Oh, you got birds. If everyone's like a bird or an eagle or some sort of like a falcon, like we're all falcons walking around, and it's like no one's flying away. But I'm just like, I want to shout out to everybody, like, trust your fucking wings, trust your wings, and just jump and fly. You got jumped off that cliff and just fucking trust that you got wings. Trust that you have fucking wings, because you do. You do. I had no choice but to trust that I had fucking wings, right? I had no choice but to trust in the fact that I could soar through the fucking air. And so I made that leap, and I found out I got fucking wings. Yeah. And sometimes we even forget. I forget I got wings. I gotta remember, like, hey, like, no, dude, like, you got wings. You've flown before. And you've flown countless times after the first time you've flown. So fly. Like, keep flying, dude. Fuck. And if that's you, like, if that speaks to you at all, and you're just like, fuck, like you feel whatever type of way, like, you gotta remember that you got fucking wings. You gotta make that leap for yourself. And that's what it's gonna take for you to get that desired outcome in your life. That's what you gotta fucking do. But it's not gonna happen if you're just beating yourself up and you're just in this rut every day, day in and day out. It's not gonna happen. Shit takes action. Action is your expression. And that in that way, Your action is your expression. That's your own art at play. Your own desires. Your own desires. All of our desires. Expressed properly, and then we have them. We obtain them. It's just like, fuck. And it's normal to want to keep moving, go to the next thing, the higher ground, the next level. Yeah, the next level. But so be it, because that's survival. And that's what life wants us to do. Life wants us to keep doing that. So life itself doesn't stagnate. Life itself has to keep finding the next and the next and the next, the higher, the higher, the higher. The better, the better, the better. The stronger, the smarter. The next level. Yeah. So understanding that is understanding literally the code and the laws of life itself. Why everything was placed here for us to discover and uncover. As we grow in intelligence, the more we discover, the more we uncover, the more we fit the pieces in the puzzle to where we're going as a civilization, as a species. And all signs point to going to enter into the fucking galaxies or whatever the fuck, right? It's like we know this, like we've already foretold our own destiny. It's in our own language because we've already been speaking about it. We've already been speaking about it in that way. Now we just can't let evil get in the fucking way of shit and fuck it up like evil's been fucking it up for all of us. Why do you think everyone's walking around all depressed and fucking addicted to shit? It's evil, right? Fentanyl and all these other drugs in the drug trade. Pure fucking evil. Fucking people over out there. Fucking people over out there. Even the pharmaceutical companies, they prescribe the same shit. Fucking people over. All it takes nowadays is for you to get injured at your workplace. And next thing you know, you're getting prescribed some crazy ass shit. You're getting some crazy ass high, and you're hooked. You're gone. Your life's fucked. That's all it takes. Literally. And there you go. You're that homeless person I was talking about earlier that's fucked up on drugs and alcohol. Right. So you gotta wonder, like, is this shit booby trapped? Is this shit booby trapped? Yeah, this shit's fucking set up. Hey, this whole shit is fucking rigged. This shit is fucking rigged. It's rigged for all of us. Yeah. And then even if you think you got it, even if you think you're succeeding, you got everything you fucking wanted, the system's still fucking playing you. On some level, guaranteed. 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 We can't escape this shit. We can't escape it. And in the second, those of us even come close, it's like they just get executed or some crazy shit happens. You never know. People dying randomly are like, wait, what the fuck? What's going on here? Fuck. Because they knew something. They knew something. And they were able to express. Like Tupac, that guy could express like a motherfucker for sure. Go back and look at Tupac. That's a good example right there. What happened to him, huh? What happened to him, huh? Yeah. So even me, I'm aware of the powers of just simply talking. Wow, being able to talk to this camera. Holy shit. What a true blessing. I have a fucking voice. I have a mind. I have a vision. I see things in my mind and I bring them to life. To me, that's fucking magic right there. Pure magic. I see things and then they come true. And that's all it's ever been. And that's all it ever will be. I see things and it comes true. You see things, so it shall come true. Just keep your attention on that and express yourself properly. Express properly. It's time. No more shall we be held back in the mind and gripped by these conditions that are around us. All these conditions. And people want to act like they're walking around feeling all right, but they're deep down inside. No. Guaranteed. Guaranteed. So yeah, wow. I could literally keep going on and on and on, but I really got to start relaxing. It's already fucking, that's damn, it's 11:12. Holy shit. Time just flies by sometimes. Mm-mm. Well, all right. I'm going to go hop in the shower, take a really nice shower. Might step outside for a brief moment, inhale that fresh air, the cold, fresh air outside. Come back in, fucking rest. I need some rest. My body needs some rest. I've been doing nothing but working out. Nothing but working out lately. I've been a fucking monster. I feel like a monster. Savage. That civilized savage. Yeah. All right. This is the next level. Alex Palacio. Be the best. Fuck the rest. And if you're not coming to base 2, what the fuck are you doing? Huh? What are you doing? Come to base 2. Hit me up. We got packages available for stays. Yes, yes. Come and stay. Come and stay. We got new packages. Prices are going up. If you're not participating now, yeah, the price is just gonna go up. All right. Like just get with it, or get left in the dust. All right. Os.